there or in there. What's up with my t-shirt? I think I need a new shirt. Oh well. Oh well. Check it out, everyone. Okay. We are chilling. We're back. Beanso's here. How are you? If you're not in Discord, you don't get to see the glory. The absolute glory that I witnessed just now in Discord was great. It was great. I just want to say hello to everybody. Yeah, shit's crazy. People are tolerating a lot of mind-numbing shit. Daniel Barry Sports Nightmares. Cheers, Beans. Cheers, Daniel Barry. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights is here. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Thanks for showing up and showing out. Steady says, Daniel, arose quickly. Beanzo's doing stupid shorts again. So he says, hey, ready? You set up for a duel. Yes, George Pitts, I am. I've got a guest coming on this evening. We're going to dual stream momentarily after the niceties. Double Z is here. Salute. Reporting for duty, sir. Double Z's AI prompt is fucking perfect. I want it to look more like Steady, but the guy kind of looks like me with the. That's so good, dude. Wonderful, Beanso. Wonderful. Wunderbar. I think that's German. No? I need a different shirt, though. I can't, hang out with, a dual stream with this shirt here. Beanso's calves drive me crazy. All right, maybe the shirt works. Shout out to Steady for that $2 super chat. Boom. Man, fuck up out of here, dog. Fuck up out of here. Yeah, shout out to my dude Chris. He's not dead, but I don't know, he could be. So, I mean, spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. The deal for real still hasn't fixed that screen name. That's atrocious, my friend. What's wrong with you? I thought maybe you would fix it by now. I only had one reference image of Steady. She's scarce. You know what I'm saying? She keeps it that way. She was actually on she was on a stream today. Steady made an appearance on a stream. I'm not going to tell you where or when or how. Nice poster. Way up there. Way up there. You don't want to know how I got it up there either. The deal for real says, I still haven't fixed that screen name. Yeah, we are chilling. The deal for real, well, when you have friends, you can actually invite them places, right? The deal for real. Friends are like somebody that you get along with, that you joke with and laugh with. They're like companions of sorts, and when you have them, you can invite them places, like a live stream. And if you do invite them on to your live stream, you have to preset these settings. So just to let you know. 4x3. It's a dual stream, man. A dual stream, right? Two of us. There'll be one here, and there'll be one here. Boom, bam. Don't know when they're coming on, but they'll be coming on. I got no friends. I'm a loser. Well, now you have something you can work on, right? A goal, perhaps. Perhaps maybe in the future, or maybe a different timeline, a universe, you will have friends. So, I'm rooting for you, but you gotta fix that screen name, man. Nobody wants to hang out with that. You gotta fix it, man. It's bad. It's pretty bad. Why don't you just put Chuck? And we can just call you Chuck. Double, I trust you, so I sent you a little something to help you out. Oh, nice, steady. Facts, I spit facts. I'm always spitting the facts. You see? I'm always spitting the facts. As pleasant. We're just going to be chilling. Chill. With my Hilfigers on. Oh. I had a great guest a couple of nights ago. Still haven't made it public. I was a little drunk. Oh, okay. You will not lose it. Don't talk like that about yourself. Baby Jizzle. Wow, just really changed your ways, didn't you? First, you were like, I can bench press 435. I can beat you up, pussy. Now you're out here just being like, come on, man, don't call yourself a loser. Saving it for members only content. Oh, that's a nice idea, you see. I've actually got something special. Me and Steady talked this out today. There will be something special for members only tomorrow night. It'll be visible for the entire public, but members only will get a special something. Stick around, it's going to be very nice. Very nice. That is a good idea, though. But tomorrow, it's members only Monday. I'm going, who fucking cares? Members only Mondays. Every fucking Monday. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? So ain't pay the door. Might steal my girlfriend's credit card. You gonna take her C card? Her CC card? Don't scam her V card. Or her B-hole card. I'm telling you, man, I'm not like I used to be, so just saying. Okay. I love that. That's so funny. How many times we heard people say that? Like Timu Dillon. He's like, I'm not like that anymore, man. I was a menace. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, Timu. Like, people can just change. Okay. Who am I to judge, man? I just remember, I don't tell people shit, right? I'm not like, here's some advice. I just say things like this. You're going to do whatever you want to do. Just remember that I said this at one time. I said, this is probably the thing I would do. Not telling you what you should do, but asking you to remember what I said. So in the future, you look back and say, God damn, Beans was right again, that motherfucker. Happens all the time. I already stole all her cards. The CC card is next. Patrick Stanley says, what's good, y'all? What's cracking? What's cracking? We just showing up. I got, get my guts to spill. Well, I don't, but someone might. Patrick motherfucking Stanley, bro. The deal for real still hasn't fixed that screen name, bro. I cannot believe it. Okay, it is 11:10, so we're ready for our guest to join us. Georgie, did Timu Dillon act just like me? No, Timu Dillon was like all hot and bothered in the midst of some drama. And then afterward, he just decided to kick it with us. Because he was like, oh, you guys were right. Maybe you fucking did it the wrong way, but you guys were right. And I was like, yeah, maybe. But who knows where he actually goes, though? I don't know where Timu Dillon is. Maybe Baby Jizzle is Timu Dillon. He's just hiding in France. Is the guest a hot chick? No. Guest is not a hot chick. I've made several references to the guest. The deal for real. Fix your screen name, and then I'll start dropping you hints that you can pick up. I don't know where you been at, deal for real. Bro, where you been at? I've been saying little bits and bobs. You should be picking up on all of them. Hello, Beans. Hello, Red. Hello, Red. It is Red, and she is here. This is pretty cool. Red has a pretty cool profile pic, I will say. It almost looks like she's by the water, which I like water. The deal for real, says Red. Red says, Georgie. Red says, real deal. George says, hey, Red. Red says, hi, Steady. We're all here. Except the guest. I think the guest of honor. It's almost time for the guest of honor. Just whenever he's ready. Steady. That's what's up. I am Beans. It's the beach. I love the beach. God damn, I love a good beach. A hot beach. I love it when the beaches are hot. Steady's a hot beach. You want my body? You want my body? Yo, I was gonna wear like the whole get up tonight, and but it got too hot in here. Steady saying, "What's up the Canada way?" Steady just showing her roots right now. Steady's from Canada, everyone. Red says, "Laugh my fucking ass off." Sure, I do, deal. Sure, I fucking do. Sure do. Sure. Yeah, what can I tell you about my day today? I can tell you Steady was here. She hit me with one of those patches. Who is the guest of honor? He should be showing up any moment now. Just any moment. I believe it'll be a surprise. Actually, there's many hints. There's hints everywhere. Nobody's even tried guessing. But there's hints everywhere. I've been dropping hints. I've been hinting at this and hinting at that. Even the title. Oh, wow. He should be here any minute now. Any minute. Where are you? I guess I can tell you I was on retro stream today. Oh man, I loved your anxiety short. Oh yeah, I need to refilm that because that was the first time I tried to dance that dance, and then I went and watched the dance, and I was like, oh, I fucked that up. He says perfect dance moves. I actually really fucked up that dance, so I'm gonna try to redo it. No, it's not Chris. Oh yeah, the shirt. Ooh. Hey. Yes, man. Yes.
Beans. Oh!
Oh. Dude, what's up?
What's up, brother?
How are you?
I'm real good. How are you?
Oh man, living the dream. Yes. We coordinated somehow.
I thought you called me.
Well, yeah, but we coordinated the lights and the olive green. That was we didn't mean to do that.
No, I might not even have seen that.
Not even in the thumbnail because I was wearing purple in the thumbnail.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. But it got too hot.
No, I liked it. It was Crashin the Party with an I-N and apostrophe.
Right.
Hi,
Dude.
everyone.
Now we're all excited
Oh,
to
heck
hang out with
yeah.
you tonight.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And I ended up like securing my spot too, which is good. I was excited about that.
Hey, that's a bonus, really.
No, it is. It is. It is.
So people might not know this, but we haven't really spoke a lot, even though we've worked quite a bit together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's weird. I'd say, I mean, on the phone, maybe like, oh man, 5 max, right? 5 max calls.
Yeah, there was that time, like you were on I added you to Discord, and I was like gonna call you on Discord, and I was just like, "Here's my fucking phone number. We need to talk."
Well, dude, so that one's good. So I did. You put out that video of you cleaning that house or
Yeah.
moving out your uncle's or something like that.
Oh.
You're moving out this house, and I was online and I was like doing whatever, and I said I can make music for that,
5
and it
minutes later.
came right through with it. But that specific music video, MDL was in there too, and I didn't know who MDL. I had no idea, and I had no idea who he was at that point. So I just took you sent me the link. I go to the link. I loaded it up here because I'm sitting in front of my computer. I loaded it up here, and I just made like a quick like kind of spooky thing to that video, and I sent it back. It was probably like 11 minutes or something like that,
Yeah.
maybe. And when I sent it back, you 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 said post it on your channel. I was like, how am I going to send it to you? So you said post it to your channel. So I did. It took me a minute, but I was like, okay. So that's like that's the first post I ever did to my YouTube channel was that piece of music. And then you heard that piece of music. I finished the piece and then you posted it.
Yeah, bam.
What was that called? Catastrophe? That's not right though.
Mundane catastrophe.
Yeah, mundane. Yeah. And there was another mundane video where there was like coffee involved too.
Yeah, that one was something tragic.
It's probably mundane tragedy, to be honest.
Something like that.
Yeah. So that was the first one we
Oh,
ever
here it
did
is. It was catastrophe mundane and
Catastrophe
mundane tragic.
mundane. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, but that was the first one I ever did, and after that, like we kind of got in touch and figured everything out from there. But yeah, all the
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, I think we talked before. I think we're up to like 5 or 6 videos now with music, something like that.
Um, it's pretty amazing, like how well it's been rolling and how well we were able to just kind of pick up kind of right where we left off
Always,
and then just be able
always.
to make it. Just boom.
Mhm.
Like it's you do most of the heavy lifting, I would say.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Hi, Steady. Hi, George. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Scrimtar. um, no, I don't think so, man. I mean, I think they're like your shots that you're using, even though because you're humble as hell too. So am I. But
Hmm.
I'm saying the shots you're using are fantastic, man. And the shots that you're getting and the color palette that I mean, dude, you're good at shooting videos that have to do with color schemes if you named one of your videos color
That
palette.
was
Like that you
yeah.
can't, you're doing something right when you name, because like, dude, the one I don't know why I can't remember these on the spot, but it was the one with like the hip hop stuff and it was snowing outside and the snow was melting. You were in the car, had sunglasses on, and then that like dance beat hits and it goes back. It wasn't
That was called day one.
day one. So
Uh-huh.
so when you did day one, there was a color palette to that video that I saw. And like that was the sound that was in my head. I'm like, well, I'm using this color palette as the sound because it was cool tones using basic. It was a lot of cool tones, a lot of like blues and the whites.
Oh, that was Frozen Assets.
Frozen Assets, yeah. So Frozen Assets was the one where I really enjoyed Frozen Assets making that. Yeah.
Yeah. That was crazy, dude. I think
Yeah.
what I really wanted to do and what I continue to hope to do is like just exercise those muscles in my brain to like
Yeah,
shoot shots and look for shots, get the right kind of shots, and then also the editing.
I could
Uh,
do that though.
dude, you're a phenomenal at editing. I don't.
Yeah, I could do that.
The
I got a way to say
library.
it. I have a way to say it if you want to let me say it. I know what you were going to say,
Go ahead.
and I have a way to say it. So, like, we shared this video back and forth between the two of us, and when I first got the video, it was 8-9 minutes long, honestly.
Yeah.
So I wanted it to make it something, I don't know, just fun to watch and eye grabbing. So I cut it down to edited the video down to maybe like a minute 30, maybe 2 minutes, something like that. And there was this scene in the video that something happened 3 minutes before the other thing happened. So when you film that, you're aware. You knew those two things weren't close to each other at all. At
Yeah.
all. So when you saw the final product, it's like, wow, dude, that made sense that those two things were next to each other. It was sick, man. Yeah, I can edit your stuff. Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Uh, well, I'm excited. How did you do this Dylan Voloka thing? How did you do that?
I mean, that was a bit suspicious. Seemed like you may have recorded it in your own house. Maybe it was pre-planned.
Hmm.
Could have been. Could have been. It could have been. But it was not. So, out of one of those 5 phone calls that we've ever had with each other, there was this really short idea that I said to you. I said, next time you play the guitar on your channel on live, I said, I'm ripping that. I'm taking it. I'm gonna put it in a program and I'm gonna make it into a song. Well, oddly enough, that night, Veloka ended up, I think he donated money and he was like, play the guitar. And then Beans grabbed the guitar and starts playing the guitar. Well, it really didn't happen at first. I got that rhythm and that like bend in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, like that was there. So as I'm watching the live, as soon as you grab the guitar, I'm like, swipe down, record screen. That audio is from record screen.
That's
That
crazy.
it is not from. There was no mic. There, I mean, on his phone. But that audio was from swipe down from upper right, record screen, let's go. So as the screen was recording, all of a sudden you just started playing like Dylan Voloka, He Loves Polka, and like I don't know, but there were like two really good takes in there. There were
Yeah.
two. And Steady was in the background. She was like, I love polka in the one good take. And I was like, all right, let's use that. So that whole idea, everyone being involved was not part of the plan. That was not part of the idea. I just was going to make it into a fun song. And then it evolved into something bigger. And the last person I told, because I knew they couldn't hold a secret, was Steady. Everyone, everyone on the track knew the track was coming out maybe 4 days before, and I was a little bit nervous about that. But when I had the idea, I was like, you know what would make Beanso's day? I was like, if somehow we could get Steady on this, that was the day before. I mean, that was 5 hours before it released. Swear.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm sure you asked her, but you can ask her. I mean, and the next day, she was like, "Send it to him now. Send it to." And I'm like, "Are you like now? Like, are you sure?" And she said yes, and because she just couldn't hold the secret. She loved it. So I forget whether I for, I think Steady had the demo first.
That's wild.
I do. I think Steady had like the example of what was going on before it was Steady, and then George, and then Seth, and then you.
Yeah. That
Because
was
Seth had to hear what he sounded like, of
well.
course.
You were 100% right. It definitely needed Steady in there. It really like
It did. It
grounded
did.
it, and it gave
Hmm.
it that personal touch.
Yeah,
Like just this weekend or just last week, I'm like singing the track,
that's funny.
and then there's that part where she comes in, and I stop, and she's like doing something in here, picking something up, and she's like, "Where's Drippy?" Like no
Yeah,
matter where we're, no matter where we're at in the house, like she fucking chimes in with that fucking hit.
Well,
So
at first too, I said, I go, hey, um, I'm just thinking in my head. I sent like a video that was like really heartwarming with myself and my family. You know, being
right.
like, look, um, if you would do this for me, like it would mean a lot to everybody, you know. And the
Yeah.
thing about Steady was she was so like willing to help, and so was everybody. So was everybody, everybody. Seth immediately, like Seth had his verse back to me within 10 minutes. He's like, I'm telling you, he's like, oh, I got you, verse. But like Steady was so willing to do it so fast, and she was like, well, what do you want me to say? And I said, say whatever you want to say, because in my head I was like, well, I'll just plan my rap around what she says, or I'll plan like what I'm saying around what she says. And then she's like, got it, done, I'm doing it. And then she was like, well, now you put me on a spot, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, like give me some words. So I just sent her like quotations. I just was like, F this, like where's drip, a couple things, you know what I mean? And it immediately like came back to me. So, but here's the cool part about it, and this is like the what is that called? Like what is the VH1 thing behind the scenes? Is that
Yeah.
what it was?
Behind the
Yeah,
music.
yeah, behind the music. So the VH1 behind the music part of this was when she said that, my stuff wasn't written either. And that
Wow.
was that night. You get where I'm coming from? So not
Yeah.
only did Seth toss me his stuff within 3 hours. Like I had the whole thing pretty much, and that was like kind of balanced and mixed a little bit at that point when she had sent that to me, because I was like, hey, if she sends me something, I got to be ready to like rock and roll, because it might have to go now. And it
That's
did.
great,
It went the next day. No, I bumped that in my car the next day. I was bumping it before all of y'all, like
man.
by an hour, by
I'll
about an
tell you,
hour.
I think the timing was
Oh,
like
dude,
we needed that. That was like a win that we needed because we had just suffered those losses and just like my mind was going crazy. My nerves were up. My anger was up. I was feeling angry
she knew, bro.
and then when when that hit that night, it just was such perfect timing, man. I can't thank you enough, man. Save the
No,
fucking
dude, and
day.
I thank you, and I think that I want to thank you for this opportunity. I want to thank you for me and you finally being together. So I also told you the reason why we never went live before tonight.
Yeah.
It was the first time I ever told you 100, because we were talking, and I told Beans I live with somebody, and that person sleeps very very lightly. So I'm down. So imagine me. I'm down. I'm loud. I'm making like boom, 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 boom. So I get it. It's it's happening a lot. So I was unable to go live just because I was waiting for an opportunity to like make it right with that person that I'm
Yeah.
with, to have an agreement that I felt confident. I'm like, look, no matter what happens, no matter how loud it gets, like if you're okay with it, I'll do it. And in general, I talk really softly. Like in general, I'm really quiet. But when I talk on the phone, I'm real loud. I'm real amping. I start using my hands and stuff. So they know how loud it could get. So
Well,
I want to say thanks to them too. I really appreciate them being in my life. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
it's good to finally be here, and I wanted to thank you specifically too for the opportunity to be here. And it's been a long time coming. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
pretty far
Yeah.
down in the shout out list, but even that far down, it was like 1.2K or something like that at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dude, we welcome you with open arms, man. You've really been um, like a very warm piece in the puzzle of our community, and
I
like
appreciate that.
with all the love and the respect, and it's always 100. All the jokes,
It's
the
positive.
good quips, the fucking. I go back and watch some of the live streams, and some of the shit you say is just cracks me up, dude. Still.
Oh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
J Hook is scanning, reading the room, still not sure, scanning.
I, I'm I'm good. Click. I see clicks. I see Red. I see George. I see Michelle. Steady. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, I
I
know, man.
love y'all. Y'all
We
too. Hell yeah.
it's really awesome, man. Well, tell the person that we all thank them for their
Oh
kind
yeah. I already
generosity as
did.
well.
I already did. I appreciate you saying that. I already did, but I can't tell you. You know, and we were talking about this earlier on one of the few conversations, which is all we need. But I mean, like I've made more friends this year than I ever made in my life. I'll say that publicly. I mean, it's just been like for me, like when I asked George for a favor for some audio, it couldn't have been more genuine to him for him saying yes. It couldn't have been more quick. It couldn't have been more. This man not only recorded the audio one time that I asked. So okay, here's all right, real stuff. I wanted to get like I was thinking like maybe AI can do the voice on this, and it might sound like the Discovery Channel guy who does like Animal Planet,
Right.
and it wasn't working. It couldn't really figure it out yet. Next year it'll have it figured out, I'm sure. And I was like, who do I know? And I'm racking my brain, like, who do I know, like, with an awesome voice? Like, and I started asking my friends, I'm like, hey, if you guys know anybody I don't that has an awesome voice, like, let me know. And then just one night, I was like, how did I forget about George? How did I forget about George? So I ended up sending George just a message, and immediately he was like, dude, I got your back 100%. And I sent him a script. If I would have sent it off to a professional voiceover person, which I was about to, it would have cost me about like $50 to $80 on Fiverr,
Yeah.
somewhere in there. And I was like, well, this video is worth it. I'll do it. And I'm like, wait a minute, George.
Dude, we have the talent in this little
Yeah.
in our little circle. It's just loaded with talent. George knocked it out of the park.
Dude, but not
No
only did he
fight.
record it once, he recorded it 3 times.
Yeah.
And one of those times, he said to me, he said, I'm going to go in the woods and record this for ambience. And I go, George, I'll put the woods in if we need it.
Yeah.
He did it anyway.
That's awesome. That's great, man.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to yet another project. Do we
Oh,
have
yeah.
anything slated?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we have it slated. I was just trying to be coy. You see.
Oh, we always have something slated.
Yes, we do.
There's always been, I think we hit a lull in between like one of them. Maybe there was like, what do we do next?
Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
was after
there's,
color palette, I think.
yeah, it might have been. It might, well, color palette was so aggressive, and it was like, it was something different for me too. And that was that splat hit him in the head with it.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. So
Dude.
maybe after that we hit a little bit of lull, but since then there's always been something. So the next thing on the burner is crazy though, bro. I don't even want to hype it up. I don't even want to be the promo man, but the next thing on the table will probably outdo everything by about 5 to 10 fold. The next thing on the table, if we can pull it off, is
Yeah.
it's unexpected. It's not even, you wouldn't even know.
I think it's going to turn out from what we've discussed. I think I can kind of see how it's going to turn out. And I think, we're not shooting on a Komodo. We're not shooting on a red or a fucking a crazy. And I think that's going to give it the charm that it needs to just be hitting.
I don't think we need to film on those things.
We don't, because
Mm-mm.
I believe from what I can see in my mind's eye
Yeah.
that it's gonna have that charm that's just gonna fucking kill, dude.
So you put out a hint.
Yeah, a little bit, but
You said a word.
I said a word.
So if George is still there, is George still there?
George is here.
So on the live that George didn't release,
Yeah.
there was very few of us in there, and I explained what we're doing.
Oh.
It's in there. So if he releases that, if he unreleases it private, the whole idea is there. There might have been 3 of us in there at the time, but George knows. If he
Nice.
remembers or went back and watched it. But I was like, forget it. I'll explain. I'm not gatekeeping.
Yeah.
I won't gatekeep now if you don't want me to, but I think we should right now. Right now.
Well, let's get some more planning and prepping and filming done, and then
Why
we'll
keep
do
saying
another
that word?
teaser. We can do a teaser later. But
Keep
it
saying
looks
the F word.
let's see here. Let's check in with everybody. We got Goose.
What
George
up,
is gonna
Goose?
make George is gonna make that stream a members only stream in the future, so that's good.
That would work.
Retro wants to borrow George tonight, of course.
What up, Reg?
I see you, Retro. Do what you do. Okay, we're caught up. Well, man, let's see, what else do I have? And boom, we're good, man. We're doing good, doing great on time, everything.
No, I think so too.
Yeah, cool. Well, I do have a couple like. I've got something I'm going to send you, and it's one of these old loops that I have. I found
Yeah,
it
that'd be great.
today. I'm going to try to email it to you tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And it's going to be a loop. I'm going to see what you can just make it into a longer loop because it's like an 8 or 10-second loop. And then I've got that audio file from Seth that I'm going to try to write 16 on. So we'll be working on that next.
You don't have to do, if you want to do 8 or if you want to do whatever you want to do. You got like 10 good ones, 12 good ones. You want to do 22. That's not the final format of that song.
Okay.
So that song itself, like I sent you that, and I was listening to it. And I'm like, this is really like Sunshine and Rainbows. It really does. It has this like Sunshine and Rainbows thing to it. So I sent it to him. And then sure enough, 5 minutes later, he sent me back a verse. And I was like, well, Bean should have this, like, for sure. So that's, I guess, you know what I mean? That's why he did that last night, where he was like, hey, you should have it too. But I mean, yeah, I mean, if you want to, like, if you want to put something to that, don't worry about how many bars. Don't, like, do whatever you need to do. I'll make it fit a format. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Sometimes I just like to say what I want to say. Sometimes it's long, and sometimes it's short.
Well, 16's aggressive.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, so if you did 16, that song's you and Seth. That's it.
Man. You know,
Put that out.
what did you think of Sunshine and Rainbows, man?
So out of everything he's done, like, so he has like, and he'll understand what I'm saying. Like, he has different levels to himself. So to answer your question immediately, like, I do like Sunshine and Rainbows. I do.
Yeah.
He has these moments where, like, I'm encouraging him to release this song, and it's called like Richard Noggin, whatever. It's a little bit like, it's not as inappropriate as it sounds, but it's amazing. Like, whoever, he might have mixed it himself, he could have recorded it himself, but that song specifically, like that, it just smacks. So I think if he's trying to put together like a greatest of all time type thing in a way, but there are things that he does that I'm like, dude, bro, what do you, and there's other things, and he knows it too. He knows it. He'll throw it together super quick, and he'll, before, you know, before it's 100% complete. And I do that too. I will send people things that aren't 100% complete, and sometimes when you do that, it's like, well, this isn't 100%. He knows, but like, if he puts his time into something and he puts his heart into it and he does it, I'm telling you, that dude's legit. That dude's fire. To be honest, like, that dude is fire. If you were in a room with him and 2 other people who like freestyled for a living, he's winning 1 or 2 out of 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Game over. The dude is legit.
I've seen him do that off the top, like
Yeah.
in weird, someone just saying something, like if he's streaming or something, and just like kind of like, this is like not the time to do it, but he'll just drop it anyway and still get it done.
Yeah.
Which is cool because he really has flexed those muscles for a while. He's been
No, he
working
has for a long
after.
time.
Yeah.
And he has that little wheel that like spins on a wobble. It's like wubba, wubba. And it's like, man,
I like
dude,
that.
you don't really hear stuff like that anymore. And I get why he gets the comparisons that he gets, but specifically, like, I've never heard anything exactly like what he is trying to do. He's gonna be great, dude. He's gonna be fine.
Cool.
He's gonna be good. But yeah, love that dude too. So I connected with that dude through you as well. And Seth and I, you know, it can't be a secret. I mean, Seth and I taught, obviously. So like, Seth and I have a relationship too. So I mean, I It's sick, man. I appreciate that too. And Seth has been nothing but nice to me. I've been nothing but nice to Seth. Like it's
Seth,
been
I will call Seth every now and then and just like hit him up.
yeah,
And me and Seth have spent a lot of time on the phone over the past like 5 years or so. And
yeah,
it is so funny.
a long time.
Like he's a he's a fairly emotionally intelligent person, especially when it comes
Yeah,
to relationships. Like he's got his mind up there. It's pretty well um like keyed in. Like he knows what he's talking about. So I've gotten some advice from him before on relationships, and then I think I've given him some good advice. I don't
hmm
know, I don't recall, but I'm sure maybe a couple of gems here and there.
his brain runs fast. It's
Yeah,
quick. So as soon as you say something to him, he already thought about the response. He's not just talking to talk. It's already
yeah,
processed. So it's crazy to talk to somebody like that who can like process something and then feedback like how he really feels. He's had conversations with me about what's been going on with all the stuff that he's doing and how fast he talks and how well it was thought out. Yeah, there is something different going on with the way that his brain connects to his vocals, and it's a good thing. It's such a good thing. The dude is a really good dude. And he's I'm telling you, he's been doing good things, man. He's been doing good things. He's putting in effort.
yeah. I really appreciate that about him, and
Hmm
he's done. He did that DoorDash video for what's the name of that song? Converse. I thought that was clever.
I didn't even see that. I don't even know if I saw that. He's been
Converse
putting out
was
so much stuff.
something that was a music video that he shot by himself, but me and him like we bounced back and forth the idea that he should shoot. At the time, he was door dashing, and I was like, "Dude, make a fucking music video where you're like driving around picking up food, and then you just
Yeah, it'd be
eat
fine.
the food." You know what I mean? And
Hmm
he executed that really well. And I think one of the other videos I like so well was Already Dead, and that's in the cemetery.
I saw that.
That one I like a lot too.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the one in front of his house too, where it's like fast forward motion a little bit too, like Halloween.
Oh, I'm a Monster.
Yeah, that one's good too.
I like that one.
Yeah. No, he's good, man. He's good. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. He's a good dude. I care, at this point, as long as he and I have been friends, like I care about that dude at this point in my life.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with that dude. So, but I appreciate him for giving because you said it one time, and it's like I just want like content to do this. Like I just want information coming my way to be able to do this, and Seth has been like a great partner in that. Like I want to practice, I want to hone my skill, I want to get to a point where I realize like what I'm good at and what I'm not good at, and finally put myself out. Because like I was saying to you today, it's like I sold those CDs out the trunk of my car. Like you can't look me up. I'm old.
Damn,
like
man.
like that stuff was sold out the back of a 1991 Honda Civic or a 1989 Dodge Dynasty or a 1987 Plymouth Horizon or a 1988 Toyota, not Corolla, Tercel, a Toyota
Holy
Tercel,
shit,
a
dude.
manual. Yeah,
Nice.
manual. It was sold out of the back of those cars.
You got any
And
left?
I mean, here, I don't
Can you?
have like original prints.
Yeah, that's okay. You can repress though, right?
Yeah, yeah, I can. I have all the information. I have all the stuff. I mean, and back then there was no YouTube. I
Yeah.
mean, there was barely even. I think that year was like there was the original iPhone that was like whatever that was. It was probably maybe like the next generation after that was
Yeah.
what people commonly had. Like you could go on ESPN.com really easily, but you couldn't. you you sure couldn't like see like videos from all over the world, and maybe you could at that time, but I mean it wasn't part of my life. And I went to shows and performed and did all my stuff there, and just sold CDs out of my car and stuff.
Man, that's incredible.
Yeah,
That's
no, I
incredible.
loved it. I loved it. And
Well,
then it was like,
when are we gonna be able to buy that?
I mean, I'll give you guys everything. This year's free, right?
When is that year up?
Whenever I say it's up, no one knows when it started.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't even know when it started. I just made the commitment, but like the way that things are going and the way that things are happening and what is going on around me, I think like I view it like levels. Like I'll get to this level, let me master this level, let me move on to the next level and figure out that. And I think that I want to get to a point where I, I do stuff right. Even if it's here, like post videos. That's what I was trying to do before, and I just my quality of this just isn't good enough, and it's gonna get better. I'm getting some things too, and I'm not just saying that. And Beans, you know me, I'm not just saying I'm getting some stuff. Like I'm definitely getting some stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna have better quality of view because I want this view, but I also want people to be able to see that too. I want people to be
Yeah.
able to see what I'm working on, like maybe in the corner.
Yeah. You can do that.
I know, but I can't do it right now. So I'm working on all that with the lighting, and I want to get to a point where I pick people and then I just make stuff for them for free. Just give it away. Why not?
Well, that's usually like how a lot of successful people really start by like solving a person's problem, right? This is how like businesses get started and ideas get manufactured and inventions, and you know this is how
Yeah.
people become successful, really.
Hmm.
So I could see you in a studio, right, with
Yeah.
like two camera angles. You need like a top down too when you're fucking
Yeah.
licking
Let's
the.
get full camera angles.
Yeah, you need the top down. You need one
Yeah.
like coming down this way.
Yeah.
And I can maybe try to help set up some lighting from my house. We just FaceTime, and I'm like, I may be able to square it up for you.
Yeah. No, I have some. I'm getting lights in the middle of this month. Um, the second camera like early June, something like that. Maybe, but like a good one, not like a bad one. And then I have
You
a
know
third.
what's really cool are the camcorders.
I have one.
You have a
I have like
camcorder?
it's a Sony. It's like this size. I would grab it. I really don't know where it is, but it's an actual one where like if this is the body, like
Uh-huh.
the screen goes like this, and,
Yes.
and it wasn't 4K, but I think it was 1080p. It might have been 2K.
You
Might have.
base all you need is 1080.
Yeah,
Like,
for this.
for
Yeah.
this. Camcorders have longer battery life.
Oh, it
They
lasts
don't they
forever.
don't
Yeah.
overheat, and
Mm-mm.
they're like that's what you want to shoot for. And they're
Yeah.
cheap. They're cheaper than like a Sony or a Canon.
Yeah.
Like like a mirrorless camera. You don't really want to go mirrorless cameras like a digital, but a
I understand what you're
camcorder.
saying, or I would ask questions. I know what you mean by mirrorless.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, I get the lighting right. I get a couple cameras, and whatever. I'll say it. Like honestly, I'm not like the best personality in the world, but at the same time, I still feel like if I were to be put in the right situation like this, combined with how charismatic I am, which is okay, like that would champion some stuff. I think I would be okay.
I think so. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Would you stream or would you just record a video?
I mean, I think both. I think what I want to do, like at the end, if we're going to the end of the line, like this is what I want to do to make some money. I really want to be able to like make stuff and then just give it to whoever and then basically get donations back.
Yes.
That's what I want. And I want my stuff to be copyright free. I don't want it to I don't want ownership of it. I don't want it to go to someone and then there be a dispute or a battle over this music. It's like, no, once I give it to you, I give it's yours. 100%. You can have it. And I think that is the catch. I think that's the part of the puzzle where I talk to people. There's these streaming services, and a lot of people don't care about like ripping music that is copyrighted and doing their own thing to it, and that's fine. But I think there is a lane for music that it's just yours 100%. And sometimes when I say that to people, they're like, "No way, it's not." I'm like, "Yeah, it's yours. You can have it. You can have it."
Hmm.
I don't own it.
That is crazy.
I'm
You
sitting
don't
on
hear that often. You just don't hear it
no,
often.
no, and I'm sitting on hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of CDs with like 12 tracks of stuff I made in 1998.
Damn.
Why? Why?
Well,
Because those never reached anyone.
hmm
So why wouldn't I just pop those and be like, hey, you can have it if you want it? I don't know. I mean, if there's a better idea out there, which I'm sure there is, all I really all I really want to do is make music and have fun. Like this
hmm
being a hobby and me doing those videos. Like you're not paying me to edit those videos. You're not paying me to make the music for your stuff.
right.
I just
I'm
enjoy
not.
doing it. I just enjoy doing it. You know.
Yeah.
So,
Which I got to say thank you for providing
oh,
that
thank you for
time and
providing me the
effort,
content to edit.
dude. It's really elevated the videos themselves. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Snowball Fight is, you saw what it was before, and then after you got through with it, it was like this
No one else
that
saw what it was before besides me and you.
yeah, you saw it.
Hmm.
It was very mundane. It was
So,
kind of normal,
mhm.
but afterward it was like this beautiful story, like an actual narrative story.
But there's got to be something to that skill, right? Because our secret idea that we're not unveiling, there wasn't really a story to that. There
Yeah.
wasn't something that made sense, and there's got to be something to the skill set for me to be able to share that with other people and be able to make them things that they want or things that they want to share. There's something to that skill set, and I need to use it. And I guess I found out, like, not late in my life, like I don't regret it, but like when I was younger, I was like, I want to make music for movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's hard to, and if you don't know the right people, and I didn't, and I don't think my music was good enough to do it either. You know what I mean? So now that I'm older, it's like, well, I have all this practice, I have all this patience, I have all this knowledge of, like, and I have a great communication with other people as far as like, hey, what do you want? Okay, cool, I'll try to do it, or I'll do it. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not bigger than the project. I'm just not. So with that attitude, I think I can do something with those two skill sets, with the being able to see the video stuff and be able to pick the good shots and edit the good shots and then add music in. There's a piece of the puzzle there for me somewhere, and I will figure it out. I will.
Big time, man. That is
Oh yeah.
big time. People can't, like, I've become acclimated to watching movies and seeing good shots and lighting and this and that, and there's no fucking way I could have saw what you saw in that video.
No, I don't know. I was upset about the pace for probably about like 15 seconds, maybe 30. There was something in there where I was a little bit upset about it after I had put all the work, you know what I mean? And it would have been hard to go back. So yeah, I appreciate that. Me too, though. Me too. I saw the same thing.
That's crazy to me, dude.
Yeah.
So there is something huge. There's a big piece of the puzzle right there, because that's not that it takes. I don't know, man. You got that special sauce, bro.
Yeah. I think at this level, as far as like YouTube goes or like creators, there's a lot that I feel like I could offer. I just need to get in the vein of like what, and I'm in there with you. That's why I'm saying I appreciate what you have done with me. But like, dude, imagine if I could get in the vein of like some other stuff and like work with, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
other people, and then how
big
much
time people.
business would come. No, it doesn't even have to be, dude, you're big time, man. Come on, man. Captain 50K plus. Big time over here. But I, but but what I'm saying is there are people out there who want what I can do. I'm
Oh,
having it's how do I connect with those people? You know what I mean? And like, I mean, we became friends really fast, and I mean, for somebody to trust me and know how genuine all of what I'm saying is, it would be hard to believe. I'd be like, free my butt. It ain't free. There's a
right.
catch. What's the catch?
Well,
Like
we're
free
gonna.
time.
I know you got my vote. We're gonna be championing you, and I can probably speak for like 99%, if not 100% of the people here. Like, we're
Yeah,
gonna have your back all the way, man. We
dude, I
want
got everybody's back.
nothing but success for you, and all of the most important and biggest and best opportunities your way. no matter what the definition of those will be, you know, if they're the most fulfilling opportunities, doesn't have to mean that, you know, we make $1 million, but
No,
just the fulfillment of the creation itself and the journey to get there, and then the end product being something that that you can be proud of, man. We wish that for you. I know we do.
no, I wish that to all you guys too. I mean, I personally think that George needs to go look at voiceover work. I do.
Yeah.
That he has the capability to do something with that, and whether it's extra enjoyment for him or what, he can do that. You know what I mean? I think that like what Double's doing with the thumbnails
Yeah.
is incredible. It's amazing. You know what I mean? There's so many people here that can do something or contribute. It's like it's the same idea. It's just in somebody else's hands. That's in Double's hands. That's in George's.
Yeah.
Like those two people could do what they're doing right now for other people in the same way I'm talking how I want to do these type of things for other people. They're that talented. I do agree. I do agree. And obviously there's things that you can do that we've talked about, but I mean, just your ability to see a shot or to see something in, like you told me, like all that's done with your phone. You're just setting your phone down.
Yeah.
How's that just setting your phone down? How's color palette just setting your phone down? It's
Well,
not.
I don't
You know
know,
what I mean?
man.
How's frozen assets? I just set my phone down. I don't know. I just use my phone. I just use my phone. I set it down on the ground, and that's what happens. No, it doesn't. It's you, brother. It's you.
Yeah. Well, I think I have a little bit of luck. You know what I mean? A little bit of luck. I've got a
Hmm.
I've got a natural eye for some things, but I do get lucky.
Humble as
Yeah.
hell. Humble. BS. BS. Humble.
All right, whatever.
No,
I'll
man.
take
Those
that.
those
I'll
those
take
videos you did. I mean, you say who does the lighting in here? You know what I mean? Come on, man. You do the lighting. You do the shots. You did the videos. You did all that stuff, dude. There's something. There's something there. There's something there. And you
Yeah.
can play 4 chords on a guitar. That's all you need. You only need
Dude, I
four.
love that line. That's my favorite line.
Yeah, you only need
Make
four.
beats with
You
beans. And I wholeheartedly agree.
agreed.
Beans don't rap. He only knows 4 chords.
Oh, but wait, they're harder than yours.
I fucking love that.
You said that. That's your line. I ripped that from you.
Did I?
Yeah, you said I only play 4 chords.
That's all you need.
I plagiarized your own line.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah, you
That's
said
so
I
great.
only play 4 chords, but that's all I need.
Yeah.
You had
Dude,
that toy. You had the toy guitar. The toy guitar played like 6 chords. You only used four of the buttons and still could play every song.
that was cool. I like
Yeah,
that guitar.
yeah, yeah.
Yo, Bernetti. Yo, what up, B? Was Cragging. Bernetti streams. He's a streamer.
I
He
don't
looks.
remember seeing Renetti, but what's up,
Uh,
Renetti?
have you ever like seen Resident Evil 4?
The game and the movie, I think so. The game I've played for sure.
The game. He kind of looks like that guy, Leon.
Oh, Leon. He looks like Leon Redman. Is it Leon Redman
I don't
or
know.
Chris Redman? I think the main character or whoever was Chris Redman. He'll tell us. But it
Yeah,
was like,
maybe it's not Resident Evil 4, but he looks like Leon from Resident Evil.
yeah, yeah. I know Leon. Hey,
Yeah.
Retro. What's up, brother?
Retro. Yeah, man. I think it's kitchen run time. I gotta get
Can be.
some to drink, man. Oh yeah. Another thing is, I'm pretty sure that audio I got from Prof, like saying kitchen run time, bitch. Like I
Yeah.
can't. I don't know how I'm gonna get it.
Where
I can't
is it?
find it.
Where was it?
So it's on my little Sony recorder. It's on a micro SD, but whenever I pull the SD out and put it on the computer, like it's not there.
How often do you use that?
The recorder?
Yeah.
Not often.
When's the last time before the concert that you used it?
The
Like
Tenacious,
months?
the Tenacious D concert
Was that like months or years before, or
last year. Yeah,
so a year went by?
yeah,
Is the Tenacious D stuff on there?
yeah.
But the Prof stuff's not.
The Prof stuff. None of the recordings I can find on there. Matter of fact.
So Tenacious D's gone?
No, it should still be on the recorder.
So if you find Tenacious D, I might be able to help you find Prof.
Okay.
But if you can't find Tenacious D, it's corrupted.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't be. There's really no movable parts. There's no reason for it to be corrupted. But if the last thing you used it for was a year ago, that's, I mean, I
Wow.
guess. But it should still work. It's probably on there somewhere, brother. It probably is.
I hope so, because we
No, me
need that.
too. Me too. I
We
mean,
need
that's a
that
magical
kitchen run.
moment.
We need that.
No, that's a great memory too. Yeah.
Yo, Prof just played Red Rocks last night.
I saw that on his like concert list where he was going because I kind of wanted to see him too. Like I do like Prof. I do.
Yeah, I love the Prof so much, man. I've been listening to him since 2019.
I'm a little bit later for sure. That's real early. I didn't listen to him until he came out with like Horse.
Oh yeah.
It's like 2 years ago, something like that.
I think Bar Breaker was the first one. That was Liability.
Yeah.
And then he came out with Pookie Baby. Pookie Baby dropped.
I heard Pookie Baby, but I didn't. That's not. I heard that after I heard Horse.
Yeah. That's crazy.
No, I love and I love Redman. So when he did what he did with Redman, I was like, okay, like now I'm yeah.
Pack a Lunch.
Yeah, I love Redman. Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking show was off the hook, dude.
No, I bet it looked like it was small too. It didn't look like it was more than maybe like, I don't know, less than 1,000 people to see Prof. That's insane to me.
Yeah, it was less than 1,000, I
Dude,
would
that
say.
doesn't make sense. Like, how does he do all that and then he's on tour? And it's not like he had a lot of tour dates, and it's not like he had a lot of like the distance in between the dates was small. Meaning like he'd be in this state and then the next day he's in the same state. And then the next day he's in the same state. So he wasn't going far, but every show he was doing was really small. I mean, that dude was on fire 2 years ago.
He's still killing it right now, dude. Like he did this little tour basically so he could play Red Rocks. So he did a couple stops, but the main goal was to play Red Rocks.
Yeah, but how does he? I don't know whether he sold out Red Rock, right? But I'm sure he came close to it.
I mean, I saw the footage and it's like packed.
How did he go? But does that not make? How do you do Red Rock and then you're doing these small venues?
Well, he just sold out all the other venues.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like people want to get in, you just can't.
I like that. That's like the Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is the original. Can't get it, and you want it.
Yeah.
And it'll sell for 3 years. You know what I mean? Because you can't get it, you're gonna go get it at some point in your life. You're gonna buy it off somebody from eBay for 10 times the price.
Yep.
The Nintendo Wii was the original. You can't have it, and we know you want it, so you're gonna figure out a way to get it. I mean, if that's what Prof is doing, that's smart. Yeah, I went to go see Connor Price. Did I tell you that?
You told me you were going to see him.
Mm-hmm.
Because you asked me if I knew him, and I didn't. I didn't even look him up.
No, he was good. This dude Graham was the dude who opened for him. His producer Graham was amazing. It was great. It was a great show. Like that show was really good. Connor Price and Graham.
I know you were looking for a piece of the puzzle. Did you find it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You said that you were going to go to this show because you think that he was doing something.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, 100%. No, I figured it out.
Fuck
I mean,
yeah.
whether or not I want to do that or go down that route, like it all makes sense. So, I mean, I'm not going to become the next Connor Price just because it's not going to happen. But I can make music for people who want to do Connor Price type thing, and that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted to put myself in a position where people wanted a genre or they wanted to appeal to a certain group of people, and I 100% get why what they're doing works. He's from Canada too. Connor Price is from Canada.
So steady.
That's so George.
Time.
all of them. But yeah, he's from he's from Canada, and he kind of like got into, I think that was his second like North American like United States tour. It was dope. It was cool. I enjoyed it, man. I really did. It was so fun. It was
Good.
probably, I would say, about like 20% of the crowd. It was their first concert they've ever been to. Like
Wow.
kids, young adults, and it was just magical to see. It was just magical to see and they didn't know how to act, and like you could tell they wanted to dance or they wanted to like get excited about their own song, and like about like 15 minutes in, they did. They were like, "Oh, other kids are doing it. We're doing it." I was like, "Oh man, this is so good." Just to see like the parents are there too. It was nice, man. It was a good moment. It was really good.
Good,
They don't,
man.
yeah,
That's
they don't swear or anything like that.
I think that's important. Like, you've got to have a little bit of living in the real world and put your phone away and enjoy a moment, especially like a concert where you can dance and you kind of bump into people, and not everybody smells great, and it's hot,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
sweaty,
No,
and
it was awesome. It was awesome.
you
What
just
up, Rebel
live in
Truck?
that moment.
Broom, broom.
Do you have like a top
Yeah,
live performance that you've seen
yeah,
musically?
yeah.
Who is it?
New Year's Day. They, I went and we went to go see Census Fail,
Uh-huh. Okay.
and we were in Cleveland at the House of Blues. And I don't listen to Census Fail, and I never heard of New Year's Day. And New Year's Day went on stage, I think like second, and maybe even the headliner after Census Fail was some band from Australia who I also never heard of. I like them too. But New Year's Day did this song called Gangster. And apparently it was in the Joker movie. And I never heard it before, I'm being honest. I never did. I didn't know what was going on.
Uh-huh.
And the sound quality, and there was something about that song, and just seeing them, I mean, the sound, everything, that might have been in that venue, probably. It's so hard to say, man, because I've seen so many things from like jazz to classical, because I was in that world too.
Yeah.
But I honestly, that sounds bad to say, but I mean, it's probably New Year's Day Joker.
Wow.
Probably, probably. Um, I mean,
That's good.
Marilyn Manson was sick. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I don't know why it was so good. It just was so good.
Well, sometimes, it's just you, you flex that skill, you exercise those skills, and then you're just fucking good at them. If you do it every night or you do it 200 days out of the fucking year, by
Yeah,
the end of it, you're going to be good.
yeah. I mean, James Taylor was amazing. I saw James Taylor do acoustic when I was younger. So like you might be onto something. Maybe I'm more focused on like the channel of it as opposed to like the broad picture of what was going on, because the New Year's Day concert, it wasn't like there was a big stage. It wasn't like there were effects or anything crazy. It
Hmm.
was just when I saw them, they performed this song. And for the channel that it was in and for the room it was in, I never saw anything like that before in my life in a room of that size. Ever, ever,
House
ever.
of Blues is a small venue. Yeah.
It's probably the same as like everybody has this venue in their town where it's like you just have to stand, and it's inside a building, and it's probably the size of a movie theater.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. It's a little, maybe a little bit bigger, but not by much.
Cool.
There's no like seats. You don't sit down, you just stand.
I've got a couple moments like that are just like kind of off the wall, like not expected. Like
Hmm.
where people are just pulling shit out you did not expect,
That's
right?
what I like. Yeah.
That would probably be Kill Switch Engage at the Soldiers and Sailors Museum in Kansas City, never knowing who they were.
Yeah, that's the best.
Like, I didn't know who the fuck they were. I was with a friend at the time, and she knew. Like, that was like her shit,
Yeah.
right? And I was just there, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And it was good. That's usually like catch you off guard, not even knowing, and then like,
No,
damn,
that's why I
really,
liked it so much. Yeah, same
people
thing.
throwing down good shit. So
Mm-hmm. What's your number 2?
George Clinton and the P-Funk.
Oh, come on. That's automatic. I've
I
never
mean,
seen them.
you see George Clinton on the stage, you're like, you fucking grooving,
Yeah, but did
baby.
you see him in an arena or like a casino type environment?
Our festival.
Okay. So in a like big arena. So out of that festival, P Funk was number 1?
uh, I mean,
That's
they
high.
were probably the most legendary,
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
P-Funk. And then I loved Twisted. Like, Twisted always has a good show.
Mm-hmm.
Method Man and Redman did really well.
They just have fun. It's weird whenever they're on stage, and I never saw them live, but every time I see videos, they're just up there having fun. It's crazy. It's so cool.
It's that old school fucking boom pap, and
Mm-hmm.
they got 2 DJs, and they're just having a great fucking time.
Yeah, yeah. And then you
Yeah,
can tell they love doing what they're doing too. Like they love.
they're good at it.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. They fucking they had a bad set though. Like somebody in the crowd had a full beer can
Mm-hmm.
and threw it at they threw it onto the stage and it hit Method Man right in the eye and cut his eye open. That was fucked up.
He just
But
kept going though.
the DJ scratched the record and was like, "Er?"
Yeah.
And Method Man was like pissed off. He like stomped off the stage, and then Redman was checking on him,
Mm-hmm.
and he came back with a big towel, just dried his face up, and came right back into the track.
Okay.
Yeah, he recovered pretty well, and that was just a wild moment. I'd never seen nothing like that.
No, that's good. Those are the things I'm telling you. Those are those things, and it's hard to explain because you remember that because that happened. And if that wouldn't happen, it just would have been Red Man and Method Man. I don't know. Something happened during that one show I saw too. Same thing. Same thing. But
Yeah,
that's why you go. I guess that's why you go to shows. You know what I mean? It's been a little bit expensive lately comparatively, but at the same time, like there's still shows that are worth going to. 100%. Prof's one of those shows. I would go see in a small venue. I would go see Prof right now.
you might want to get out and see him.
He's nowhere close. I
No,
mean,
not now.
hopefully he.
The tour's over right now too.
Well, I thought he was going overseas after this too. He's out. You know what I mean? I think he was doing like 2 shows in England or something like that too.
I don't think so.
I don't know. It could. I'm confusing it with something else, and you know what? That's okay if I am. You're probably right.
Everybody wants him to tour in Australia and New Zealand, and he always talks about it, but he hasn't done that yet. Because if he
Mm-hmm.
goes to Australia and New Zealand, he just wants to leave the United States for a year and like hang out down there and vacation,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
pop off a
Yeah.
couple shows.
Well, it was at the end of his tour. I don't want to look it up now, but I'm curious to see which way it is.
What? Red
Whether
Rock?
he does end in no, whether you think he ends in Red Rock and doesn't go overseas next. That's it. It's over.
Yeah.
You would know more than me. All right, that's game over for me. I lose that. That's all right.
Oh, dude, that's tight. Well,
I'll recover someday.
maybe, maybe not. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
you might.
know.
You
Yeah,
might
it's
not.
bad.
So, do you like those weighted keys? Do you play the weighted ones?
No, it doesn't matter. Like anything's fine. It doesn't really matter. So like yeah, back in the day you have to have weighted. These are just like just regular. Yeah, they're not weighted.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, yeah. If you
Um,
want, I'll play you something. I'm not shy.
yeah, hit us with something before we leave.
Let me close this. I could flip my screen. It's just not worth it because of the positioning of where this is at now. But I'm starting to. It's just new.
All right.
What instrument you want?
Oh, that's a question, bro.
Yeah, don't
Uh,
know.
let's do a synth.
Okay. Aggressive, soft. What do you want?
Soft.
Soft. Okay, take it.
Or just a straight piano, a grand piano.
Okay, we'll do the synth first. Yes, for that.
Ooh, Oregon.
I'm just throwing more reverb on it. That's all I'm doing, and then I'm done.
Take your time, man.
No,
So
I don't need it. It's good. Huh?
Apparently, Prof has 3 more shows, but it's the end of the Bad Time Boy tour. But he's got more shows this year.
All in America, though. So again, yeah. All right, I got that synth. This synth could sing. I need a little bit. Well, yeah, the synth could. All right, we're just having fun now. Let's do this. Bang, bang. Cool. All right, piano. What's next after piano?
Bass.
Bass. Okay.
I don't know how you put bass and piano together, but fuck it.
Oh, we'll do that first then. We'll do piano and bass first, and then the synth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll go here. I think we'll go. Done. Okay. You don't got to be that patient, just a little bit. All right, cool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, so now the bass. You might not be able to hear the bass too well. I'll try to do like a little bit of like a higher bass so you can hear it. You got me in my zone now. Zoned in.
Let's go.
I know. Let's go.
Dylan Veloka showed up. Hey, Veloka.
What up, Dylan?
Bass is goat.
Dude, I can't be cranking bass like this. Hold on. I'll get this one. It'll be a bass. Shaking the house like always. That counts.
Oh, shit.
That counted. It's turned down a little bit. That counts though. So then I can do. You want anything else? Because I'm throwing the drums on now.
Drums.
Okay, you got that. We'll do like some hip hop shit.
You're gonna wake some people up with that.
I might. We're trying not to. We came to an agreement though. All I need is this. This is all I need. This is it. We're cool. Yeah. All right, Sin. Let's do it. I'm just turning down the drums a little bit. Volume control for the neighbors. Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna loop it. Yeah, that's it. You can't be that loud again.
Your neighbors are gonna be pissed.
They might, but they'll be okay. They'll live through it. It's not about the neighbors over there. It's about the neighbors right there.
Yeah.
That's all it's about. But yeah, no, for sure. I mean, we can do more of the music live stuff for sure. It should be easy.
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, we can do it whenever you want.
Oh yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to.
Fucking A.
All right, you ready to hit the peace button soon? You ready to KRT?
Yeah. I think so. It's about that time, my friend.
Michelle, I got a bunch of answers for your questions. I started playing since I was 5 or 6. I was playing like it's not a good sound to use for that, but I mean I was playing Mary Had a Little Lamb, like all that stuff. I mean that's so it's just since I was 5 or 6, and then I gravitated towards like pop and hip hop. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of questions. There was a lot.
Oh, I didn't see because it's up. I can scroll if you want.
No, that's okay. I ignored all the questions.
Yeah.
I said,
No, I've been playing since I was real. I don't have a music degree.
well, I don't think you need a music degree per se.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, I didn't want to run this like an interview. I didn't want to really interview Jay Hook.
Yeah, and I was fine either. We talked. I said I'm fine either way, but I appreciate you not.
Yeah, I just wanted to hang out
You're
with
cool.
you, man. I
Oh
wanted to
hell yeah,
hang
me
out,
too.
pick your brain a little bit, ask you some questions, kind of
Yeah,
see what was going on. I'm excited for what's coming up. We got a lot of
me
stuff
too.
coming up. I at
Me
least
too.
got 2 things coming up
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah, yeah.
Um, which is great, man. I really can't thank you enough for everything that you offer. And if there's anything I could do for you, like anything at all, man, you just let me know. Um, we got your back, man. We're
No, I
fuck,
appreciate that. I
we
got
fully
everybody's back too.
endorse. Yes, we fully endorse you, and we will be supporting you in many, many ways.
No, I appreciate that. I would say probably 30 to 40 days for the next big thing to hit. I'm giving it that.
That's smart. I
Give
think
me a
that's
month.
good.
Yeah,
Um, everybody go subscribe to J Hook, right?
appreciate it.
Let's all go subscribe. Watch a video, like
Watch P Earl. P Earl's so cool.
and comment. Just do a little comment like, "Hey, I'm here."
Oh, Beans.
Yo,
We don't have to say anything. We don't have to say anything.
Incredible, man. The best gift I've ever received, like, in my entire life.
That's a good one there.
Unbelievable, dude. I can't express it.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I wasn't even planning on doing that.
man.
That was not up my sleeve the whole time. The intro might have been, but that one.
Dude.
Yeah, that was good. That is awesome. Yeah, there's something with that.
Dude, I will. I'll probably remember that the rest of my life, man. Like,
Same.
I want to take it with me wherever I go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, now you have this too. You have this. You just fast forward to the certain part of the get to that bar, play.
We'll do it, man. And
I just wanted to say how much I love you guys and how much I really appreciate like you inviting me not only into your family because that's a huge deal, and whether or not you know, you know what I mean. Like I feel like I'm a part of your house. You're a part of my house. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's a lot of respect and love that goes into that to get to that point with somebody else, especially after meeting somebody else that quickly. And just for me and you to be able to just pick up the phone and talk for 10 minutes, and it feels like it's only been, a day since the last time we talked, means a lot. I really respect and love everybody here and for what everybody's done for me. Just the only favor I can ask is give me more opportunities to to do this. Hey, Piero, up, come here. You want to say goodbye? Say goodbye.
bye-bye, little puppy. Well, J Hook, we will continue. I will personally continue to offer as many opportunities as I can, and I do welcome you into my home and
Same.
into my family any chance we
Yeah.
get.
Yeah.
I
Same.
earnestly and honestly love and respect you, man. If there's anything ever that I could ever offer you, just please feel free to ask.
Same to you.
My,
And I love everybody too. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I had a really good time tonight. I appreciate it so much.
now get the fuck out of here, man.
Love and respect.
Get the fuck out of here.
Love and respect.
All right, everyone say bye to J Hook. He's out. We
Bye.
love you, man. Peace. That bastard. You have the sweetest family. What a cute doggy. And everybody, that was J Hook. What an amazing, amazing human being. The luck and the grace of God, we have crossed paths, and it couldn't have been with a better human. And I'm very fortunate for that. I'm extremely fortunate to have J Hook in my life and in all of our lives. We love and respect J Hook. Bam. Incredible. I mean, what else can you say? I mean, the guy he's a real one, and he's super talented, super smart, super funny, just a real motherfucker. You don't find people like that everywhere. You don't. So we appreciate you, J Hook. And with that, Beanso's going to do the shout out list. And then we're getting the fuck out of here. I'm going to go cry in my bed. All right? Yes. Beanso's going to go weep. Steady. Bring me your bosom. I need to weep. Appreciate all of it. Love and respect. Okay, says here on the shout out list, shout out to Granny and Steady. And shout out to J Hook. You already know what to do. I miss you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.